off with GCPL first. It reported a mixed set of numbers. While revenues grew by about 8% on a year-on-year basis, margins have contracted by about 400 basis points. Margin pressures continued this quarter due to inflation, commodity price increases and weak performance in Indonesia and Latin America region. In fact, the management says that with inflationary pressures abating, they expect recovery in consumption and gross margins going forward. In fact, they also expect volumes to regain momentum from the latter part of this year. Devyani also reported its numbers, and good set of numbers coming in for this particular one. In fact, the stock was soaring in trade today, 6 to 7% higher in today's trading session. Revenues grew by about 19% on a sequential basis, and EBITDA margins were flat despite inflationary pressures that the company witnessed this quarter. They added about 70 stores this quarter, taking the total count to 1,008, and the company says that they see growth across all of their brands, and they are seeing early signs of recovery in consumer sentiment. Siemens also reported its numbers. In fact, they reported the numbers yesterday post market hours, and the stock was reacting negatively. Revenue from operations grew by about 51% on a year-on-year basis, and profit after tax saw an uptick of about 85%. New orders from continuing operations also were on the higher trend. They grew by about 20% on a year-on-year basis, but the company did highlight some concerns going forward, and hence the stock was reacting negatively in trade today. Brigade Enterprise is also reacting to its numbers 5% higher in today's trading session. While revenues were up 136% on a YOY basis, net profits came in at 88 crores versus a loss that the company reported same time last year to the tune of 40 crores. And lastly, we had Thermax, which reported its numbers 4% lower in today's trading sessions. While revenues were up 57%, EBITDA margins have contracted by about 200 basis points. In fact, weakening of rupee against the dollar is the primary reason why margins have contracted this quarter. Industrial sectors like steel, power, sugar, F&B and chemicals have shown growth this quarter. This is what the management had to say. But despite reporting a steady set of numbers, the stock was reacting negatively in today's trading session.
Okay, apart from that, in this